You're tuned in to BTS, Between the Sermons at Northwood Christian Church, where we gather for conversations with each other, answer your questions, and open the curtain to who we are beyond Sunday mornings. We hope you enjoy.
Hello, church. Welcome to the 13th episode of BTS, and this is the one that I am most dreading. I've never even heard of this game that we are playing. In fact, I was gone for several weeks, and I come back, and this is what we're doing. You want to know how I know our staff is getting younger? Because that we're doing this. This is not my idea. So what is it that we are doing? Maybe some of you have seen the show. What's it called?
Hot ones.
Hot ones. I've never even heard it. I've never even seen it. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to be, I'm going to be asking questions of all of us. And, but first, before you answer the question, you take a nugget, a chicken nugget, and you dip it in a hot sauce. And it goes from 1 to hot to 10. Don't ever put it in your eyes hot. And we're going to just see who can go the furthest. We're going to see who taps out first. And the goal is just to not get sick. That's my goal. And so here we go with our version, the Northwood staff version of Hot Ones. And this is Joel's idea.
It was.
So we're not even sure that he'll have a job come Sunday. Yep. Okay?
When we're done, can we all just rub the first one in our eyes? Because I think
the first one, yes.
First one's okay.
It's fine.
Don't put it in your eyes. Okay, so I think we dip number one, right? We dip number one, and then I'm going to ask a question.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're all going at the same time?
We all go the same time?
Yep.
Oh, I need a fork here. Okay. All right. Oh, boy.
Where's one?
This is one right here.
Oh, Lee, I'm not getting that much on number 10. I can promise you that if I get that far.
For you.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. Looks tasty.
Go right in.
Cayenne.
All right. All right. Question 1.
How you doing?
This one I'm okay on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good. Like pepper sauce.
Yeah, that was nice.
I'm already crying when I started laughing.
What is a guilty pleasure TV show that you will admit to watching? And I can go first because I've seen the questions, and so I kind of had a second to think about this one. But just recently, I probably wouldn't want everyone to know this, although now everyone will know this. Prime Video, Jack Reacher. There was a season. I love that. I love good versus bad,
Yep.
and bad gets their tail ends kicked. I don't know what it is about that.
Man.
Okay, that's me.
Before our son was born, we had a tradition of every Tuesday we would go to our friend's house and watch The Bachelor.
Did you guys do like the fantasy draft of? Because I've heard people do that.
We didn't go that far, but
Okay, because that's
you
weird.
You always start it, you think this is really dumb.
Yeah.
And then by like the 4th episode, you're like, dude, Jack over there, he's so stupid. What is he thinking?
Yeah, I hear that.
Who else is gonna acknowledge?
We watch. I'm gonna blame this on Val. Is that allowed? You
Yes.
blame it on your spouse.
Sure. At this
and
point.
then like, if I want to hang out with her, I have to watch it.
Yes.
But then I learn to like it, which is just shows that I'm a guilty sinner, I guess.
Yeah.
But like Below Deck.
Okay.
It's like the luxury yachting show.
Oh.
It's basically like
It's a great show.
MTV Real World Big Brother on a yacht
Okay.
with people who think they're celebrities, but they're not.
Okay.
Yep.
I love it.
Lots of drama.
Oh, man. Only Murders in the Building for me.
Oh, I've heard that's good actually.
Yeah, that's not a guilty pleasure. That's a
That's the
legit
only
show.
show I've seen in the last while. So that's all I've got for you. But I
Poor
love
guy.
it.
I've heard that's good.
Oh, man, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got you guys all for sure.
Oh, good. Not a surprise, by the way.
Yeah. I enjoy the reality TV, Jesse and I do, and so we like Love Island, and we're currently doing Love Island Australia. So,
You are way in
Yeah, we're terrible.
or down under.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
That was bad. Oops. I haven't even gotten to the hot ones yet, and I'm losing my mind.
Oh man.
Later.
Yeah.
Oh.
Want to go first this
I'll
time?
go first this time,
Okay,
sure.
cool.
What do we have here? Do we even know what we're
Number 2,
sampling?
second hottest.
Smoky garlic. Something.
Okay, there you go.
Garlic something.
Okay. Yeah.
That's nice.
I like the taste.
Okay. What is a music band are you a little embarrassed that you like?
Mandy Moore.
Oh, dude, major crush on Mandy Moore.
Big time. Big time.
Yeah, to this day.
Very good. Okay.
I'm not that embarrassed, but everybody will probably tell me I should be. Taylor Swift.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nope. Think of something else.
Justin Bieber.
Justin? Okay.
Solid.
Oh man.
I'll go. I'll give you another second.
Yeah.
I watched The Greatest Showman with Grace. I love the music in that.
It's good.
Why are you laughing?
That's good
That's-
music.
That's good stuff,
No,
man.
yeah, that's
I
tough.
even will play it once in a while as I'm out jogging, and it gets me going, man.
Get you fired up.
Yeah.
That's good.
The
That's good.
Greatest Showman.
Okay, well, So before The Greatest Showman, Moulin Rouge was another like musical. They like did a spin on all these songs,
Yeah.
like modernized them, and I own the movie and the soundtrack.
Okay.
And I know that's not like a band, but
But it's a musical.
yeah, musicals. I can go for that.
Okay. Okay, we're going 3.
All right.
I want more.
What's 3?
The second one is good.
Okay. That went up a notch,
Oh.
didn't it?
It took me a second to get there. I feel it on the side of my tongue now.
My nose is already running.
Yeah.
Feel it on the side of my tongue.
Yeah. The
That
lemon
one's-
down the middle.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's not bad to me at all. I like that one.
Okay, this may require a little thinking. What was the first big purchase in life, and what did you do to get the money for it? And big can be, perspective as far as now it might not be, but at the time it was. What was your first big purchase in life?
Engagement ring.
An engagement ring. Yeah.
Mhm.
And how did you get the money for that?
I mugged somebody.
Very good.
I don't know how I got
Robbed the bank.
Robbed a bank.
saved a lot of pennies.
Yeah.
Can drive.
Yeah.
No, I just saved.
Okay.
I knew
Yeah.
and had like a ballpark what I knew I'd be able to work with.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think with inflation, I'd love to know what that amount is today.
Yeah. Right?
I think mine was electric guitar. I think I was in 7th grade, and it was only like a $200 guitar. But at the time, so that summer I got my first job. I had to pick blueberries. So picking blueberries was my first job, and I probably made like $400 that summer, and I
Yes.
spent half of it on a new guitar.
Nice.
There you go.
Wow.
Like a boy should.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is good.
First big purchase or biggest purchase you can think of.
Yeah, I feel like, okay, so the one that comes to mind, maybe it wasn't my first, but it's the one that comes to mind for me, was a pair of soccer shoes from my senior year of college. I saved up working at Big Five, Nike, and various different places. And it was going into my senior year, I really, really wanted these shoes. They were World Cup edition Vapors, which is
Okay.
what Cristiano Ronaldo was wearing at the time. So I went out and I bought them, and it felt really good. And I told my friend about them. And then his mom came in, and they had just adopted 2 kids from Haiti. And she said, "Do you know how many Haitian kids I could feed with that amount of money?" And I thought about it. I was like, no. I could do this. I can have this.
But they look so good.
I took them back.
Yeah.
Did you?
I felt so
felt
guilty.
so
I
good.
took them back.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I didn't donate the money, though. So it's like,
So what was
Yeah.
You bought something else. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. Okay, so I was gonna say a car, but like that's too easy. We all did that at some point. So I'm gonna go farther back, and I was like 10 or something. And do you guys remember the slip and slides it was the Crocodile Mile, where it was like the bump into the pool? Oh man, I wanted one so bad, and so I remember saving my allowance
Okay.
as long as it took to get a crocodile mile slip and slide. And yeah, it was epic.
The first thing that came to my mind, it's kind of an easy out, I guess, but it was our first house. It was $46,000
Nice.
Wow,
Where
that's
at?
awesome.
in Pendleton.
In Pendleton.
Yeah, $46,000, and I thought, I'm not sure how we're going to afford this.
Right.
But by the way, every time we've moved and we bought another house, I've always thought, I'm not sure how we're going to afford this.
Yeah.
Now, okay, we've done.
Three.
Oh, we've only done 3.
Yeah, we're on number
I
4.
can still fill 3, by the way.
It's warm.
It's
Yeah.
weird.
Good.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay. It's good. So it
All right,
says.
switching.
Number 4 is barbacoa.
Ooh, love it. Sorry.
Okay.
Uncle Mark's favorite. Uncle Mark,
This is
you're
yours.
watching, and I know you
Oh,
are.
look at! I got quite a bit on this one.
Come on.
Oh, that's a
Oh, yeah,
lot. But
Chipotle.
compared,
It's really good flavor.
Smoky. Oh yeah, dude, I want
Oh,
like
I
a
like
dozen
that one.
wings with that.
That's a good one. I think that's my
I like that one.
That's tasty.
Is that spicier than this
I'll
one?
bet that'll creep up on us here in a second. But that was good.
Yeah, Chipotle is kind of slow.
Here we go. Ready?
Smolder.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why?
I'd have less love handles. That's what I would do. Yeah.
Do you?
I'm all in on that.
I-
Isn't that within
I'm-
your power?
I'm a,
I think that's within your
That's
power.
not-
to
I don't
change.
even
Is
like
that what
that
the
you
question
said
was?
that because you have nothing compared to what I got. I got
On the next
Dunlap
episode
on
of
me, man.
BTS, the pastors compare love handles. You should have come
Something
to
you
youth
don't
group
like
last
about
night. It was
yourself.
about body
I
image.
like that you're going for a little milk.
I don't know that it's that I don't like it, but I always wanted to be 6'4" because I felt like that was a good basketball height.
Oh yeah.
Don't even talk.
I only made it to 6'2".
That was literally what my height
You're
was. that
6'2"?
I wanted to be 6'2".
Oh, what are you?
I'm like 6 foot.
Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm 6'4". I always wanted to be 6'5", so it's really
That's so rough. You ever spike your hair?
right.
Something you don't like about yourself. Who's left? I don't even know.
I mean, no, actually, I don't mind being bald.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Easy hair maintenance or
it
not?
is. It is easy.
Yeah.
You save a lot of money on haircuts.
Yeah.
Probably I overthink things, and I've like I'm continually learning to just chill out.
Yes.
But I overthink things, and I would
Yes.
love to just have like a full day
Yeah.
when I don't do that, and
Yeah.
just to know what that peace feels like.
Right.
Yeah.
I can really identify with that. That's kind of where I was going, only I translate it from overthinking then into worry.
Dang, I didn't know we were
I
going
can-
deep.
Oh, we're not supposed to go deep? I'm just being honest.
We
No, it's
stare
great.
off into a
I
void.
sometimes worry. I was worrying about this thing, and I still am.
you're
But
not
no,
done.
I overthink things, which leads to worry. And I don't like that about myself.
I wish that I didn't let my emotions affect my reaction sometimes. So I don't necessarily mind that I'm an emotional person.
Yeah.
I think it's good for me in a lot of ways. Helps me with my conscience even and all that kind of stuff. But I just wish that I would be able to control that a little better at times and not let it pop out.
Pop out.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on number 5.
Ginger go. Pineapple and ginger. And some pepper.
This I'm excited for this. This one's my
You're excited about it.
yeah. Flavor wise.
We can get more if you need more.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here it comes.
Okay.
I like
That's tasty.
Yeah. That one's good.
Yeah. Okay, here's the question.
That didn't seem so sincere from Barry.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's
I know
delicious.
it's starting to run.
I can't wait. It's getting hot in here.
I'm getting a little bit sweaty.
It's a little bit. Is the AC on?
I changed this up a little bit. Joel asked this question, and I changed it up just a little. Who do you think in this group you would stand the worst chance in a wrestling match, and why? See, he had, who would you stand the best? And I don't want my name mentioned 5 times. I'm going to take the old pastor. So who would you stand the worst chance? And I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Adam for 2 reasons. One, he watches a lot of wrestling. That makes me nervous. But 2, come on, let's just tell the truth. If someone was going to take a cheap shot in this group,
I watch a lot of wrestling, and I would totally be a heel if I was in the WWE. So absolutely, I would take that cheap shot. You're right. All right, so I'll go then. I guess, man, I don't know that I really want to get into it with, well, I mean, you know. But these 3 are all,
It's not me.
here's the deal. John is in way better shape than I am, and you 2 are just a lot younger than I am. So, like, Aaron is closest in size, so I'll say Aaron might give me the biggest run.
we'll see how well you do on number 6.
Not very well.
I think I'd have the hardest time. I hear about Adam having a bad back, so
Yeah.
you just jump on his back and throw it out, and you're good.
Jump on his back.
Aaron keeps talking about his love handles, so I think I'm good there.
That's too much love.
I think I imagine myself getting like trying to tackle John,
Yeah.
and then he gets a shoulder just right in your gut, and then lifts you up and then throws you backwards.
Yeah.
That's how I imagine it going. So I got to say John.
I'm saying John too. You got broad shoulders, man. I
Likewise.
think I can just
John's the
lean
man.
into it and I'd be done.
Yeah.
Get that lift.
I just want to take a shot at you.
I'm gonna go with probably. I was gonna say Joel because he's the like most unassuming in the group, and like yes, as soon as you said you mentioned Adam's bad back, I was like, because I was worried about your length, right,
You should
and
be.
the leverage.
You should be.
Rewind. But as soon as you mentioned his bad back, I'm like, oh yeah,
He's got a bad back.
yeah,
He's
that'd be
a
over
mess.
quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Joel, and I've known you the least amount of time, so there's just too many unknown variables.
End of this episode, we'll have a wrestling.
Let's do it.
At the end, yeah.
Kind of surprised my name wasn't mentioned.
We'll have a
once.
tournament.
A little bit. Okay. Whew.
All right, number
6.
Number 6. Here we go.
Oh boy,
Getting up there.
which one is it?
This one here, I think.
Is this this one?
Yeah, I think so.
This is Indian.
Look at Joel sitting next to it by himself. Wow.
That's good.
Wow.
How you doing over there, pal?
Yeah.
Doing all right?
Oh, I'm all right. Yeah. But it's pretty good.
These are
I'm just convincing myself. That's really good. I'd like to use that all
these are
the time.
tastier than I thought they might be.
I agree. So far, they all
Yeah.
taste really good, actually.
Yeah.
Although I can start to feel you're getting a little.
I'm getting
you're getting a
sweaty.
little. You're getting a little shiny right here.
I'm beating up, man. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
There's no
There
doubt.
we go. We'll get one of these.
Okay, here's the
Dab.
question.
Dab it up.
When was the last thing that made you cry?
Oh dang!
The next thing is going to be number 8.
I know. The last thing that made you cry. I'll get it. Well, Spencer's wedding. He was doing vows to the kiddos, and I
wow.
just was a mess.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you the truth, man. As you get older, you cry at the drop of a hat. So I was watching at home the other day a documentary on Dickie V.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And they were showing this thing about him, and he got emotional. And I'm watching it, and I always try not to let anybody know I'm crying. And I'm going,
Creeping.
and Grace looked over and go, "You're crying?" I go, "No." So I cry easily.
That's funny.
That is getting hotter, by the way. I thought I
It
was
is
doing
getting
well,
hotter.
and now I'm suffering a little.
I'm drooling, like salivating a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Right there.
It's
Hey, last thing that made you cry?
So I was driving home, and then thankfully, this could have been a really bad tragedy, but I read the news report. Turns out it wasn't. But I was driving home with a couple of the kids from a baseball tournament. We're on I-84.
Oh, boy.
We're around Troutdale. And about 100 yards in my rear view, I see a truck and a trailer just start to totally lose control. And it went on its side, and the trailer swung around, and it crashed into the guardrail. And I thought for sure like it was going to be a massive pileup. It totally affected me. I didn't cry then. I was kind of freaking out and praying a lot. But then Val called me to check in, like how we were doing.
Yeah.
And as soon as I tried to tell her about it, I lost it.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah. Sorry to bring it down.
Last thing that made you
Everybody survived. There was nobody got
Right.
no major injuries. Everybody was okay.
Sorry, I was blowing my nose in the background.
You really got him choked up over there telling that story.
Dude, the smell in here, it's going to be here till Sunday.
Yeah, your kids are going to have watery eyes when they walk in.
Yeah.
So the last time I cried was actually not very long ago because it was just, I think it was Wednesday night, last Wednesday night at church. We finished a song, and I just had a thought that popped into my head, and the thought didn't make me get emotional, and the moment I started to express it, just made me personalize what God had done for me, and it choked me. Yeah, I understand what you mean by the older we get, like things just hit you and you don't expect it.
It's amazing.
But yeah.
Do you have one?
I
Go ahead.
Okay. I don't want to over spiritualize this, but the last time I remember crying, I get sad a lot. I feel that I don't cry as much anymore as I used to. I've always been like a crier. That's just like been my MO or whatever. But the most recent time I can remember was when my kids and I went out to a park, and Bethany too. We all went out to the park, and I'd been listening to the Jesus Prayer, just being sung by a monk. And listening to it, we went out there, and the sun was setting, and for whatever reason, I just felt like overwhelmed with like a joy, and so it felt so good, and so I just started crying. It was weird. I don't know what it was, but I just was so thankful. It felt like God was in everything, and so I'm actually kind of thankful that was the last time I cried. It was pretty good. So yeah, cool. It was a good one.
All right. What are we on?
7?
Okay.
I think we're doing pretty good.
Actually, I do too. I'm surprised we're all still.
We're going to have to up the ante and just like, go the whole
So
thing.
this is 7, right?
This is 7.
No, this one is 7. The 8, 9, 10, yes.
My stomach is making noises right now. I can't tell if it's because I'm super hungry or if it's the hot sauce.
No, I'm starting to gurgle a little bit.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, it's
All right,
probably hot
what
sauce then.
are we eating here, Joel?
It's called Love Burns.
Oh,
Yeah, it does.
burns the nostrils.
Oh, that's a good one. That's hot. I mean, there's nothing good about it, but see, when
Habanero?
it gets this hot, there's nothing enjoyable about it.
I like that one.
You like it?
We still have 3 more.
Yeah.
I swallowed it a little bit too soon.
Hey man, if you want to hit it,
Right, no, I'm going strong.
All right.
No, nothing to drink. Let's go all the way.
Yeah, nothing to drink is
Oh, I've had a couple.
good for you. Ooh.
It's like the reason I'm out, though.
What
Oh, wow.
flavor of milk you got?
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
All right, now the nose.
Okay,
is going.
what's the question?
I don't know. My nose is starting to run.
Is there a most embarrassing moment from your time working here? And if you
Blowing-
don't have one from here, just a most embarrassing moment.
blowing my nose on YouTube?
Yeah. Oh man, that is definitely starting. I'm starting to feel that one through the back of my.
Yeah, that's just wrong.
Very certain.
I'm trying not to sniff my nose in the microphone.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Most embarrassing moment? Anyone's got?
I love the
Okay, it's starting to get hard now.
Al just brought some cooling towels home from Costco.
This up the ante right there. That one, love does hurt.
Yeah.
Just need to cool the head off.
Okay. Wedding long time ago, not here. Is that okay?
Yep.
I've shared it, I think, before, but calling the bride the wrong name. That's a bummer.
Oh man.
The pastor. So I was saying to the groom, "Do you take?" And I said her name wrong. So he's repeating after me, and he goes, "I, Jeffrey," and then he says her name correctly, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I am such a loser.
Yeah.
So did you then like make a joke out of it, or did you just move on?
At that point, I just moved on. So if you know me well, I sometimes struggle with pronunciation, and I get things wrong, and that's just something I turned around. I turned her name around, and I ever since then to this day, I stress whenever I'm doing a wedding or even a memorial service that I'm going to do a name wrong. I never want to get a name wrong. Names are way too important.
Yeah.
And that is hot.
It is.
That just keeps getting.
Yeah.
This one is I got blow my nose.
Okay, who an embarrassing moment?
Okay, I got one like that actually.
Good.
So I was doing, I was a best man. I was giving a best man speech.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was co-best manning with
Yes.
my other buddy.
Yeah.
And it was one of my closest friends' wedding. It was so cool. We were in Manhattan. We were in New York. I mean, this was wonderful. It was nice.
Yeah.
And I had been practicing the names because I get anxious and
Yes.
I'm like, I don't want. I will screw up the name somehow.
Yes.
If I'm 98% sure I know your name, I still will not say it.
Yeah.
Like that's how confident I have to be. And I got up. I gave the speech. I felt really good about it, which
Yes.
is rare.
Yes.
And then I forgot her name in front of everybody.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, oh my gosh. And then I said that I forgot her name. And then we just went downhill from there.
I don't. What's worse,
Oh.
saying I forgot your name or getting it wrong? I think they're both not healthy.
Paid?
No. No.
Oh, it was free.
It was a best man speech.
Best,
it was.
best man speech.
I mean, it felt good. Nobody was like bad about it, but I was like, oh no. And so I still wake up at night
Oh, I know.
thinking about that.
I,
I'm like, oh no.
I'm with you. I am so with you on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, it's a big deal. Because it matters, right?
It does matter.
a ton.
People's names. Well, I'm getting close to my eyes. I'm paranoid about getting this in my eyes.
Joel, I couldn't tell if you were listening or if you were in another place. I'm
Both.
just trying to think.
Both.
Okay.
Doesn't it make you feel alive?
Yes.
This?
I'm trying to think of mine.
An embarrassing moment.
So it wasn't here, but after the worship service, we were heading into a time of communion. And so it was darker in the room. And normally it wasn't there, but we had set just down on the floor to the left of me,
Yeah.
one of those big wedge monitors.
Yeah.
And that was also the direction I was going to head to go off stage, but I forgot it was there because we didn't. And so I'd said our prayer to take us into communion time, and it's nice and quiet and reverent. And I just turned and tripped right over that thing and fell on the stage. And people were like, "Are you okay?" It was, yeah. I got up and out of there as quick as I could. Yeah.
You had communion with the floor.
Yeah.
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 It was biblical.
It's biblical.
I haven't had one. I don't think I've had a terrible one here yet. But I remember one time when I was working on a farm, and they told me to like go out and spray some weeds along the edge of the field or whatever. And they're like, whatever you do though, be careful. There's our sprinkler systems along the outside. And I was like, okay. Right away when I drive out there, what do? I hit one of the sprinkler things, and it's not like a sprinkler in your yard. It's
Yeah.
like a fire hydrant gushing, like, I'm not exaggerating, like 50 or 60 feet up in the air. And I'm just standing there and I'm like, and then I had to go back and I'm like, I was probably like 16 or 17 years old. And I'm like, I hit one of the sprinklers, and like, I told you not to hit. And I'm like, I don't know. And,
I know. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
That was helpful.
yeah. They still kept me on though. They didn't fire me. So
That's good. John, you got anything?
The two I can think of, one here and one at the last church I worked at, which I was reminded of because I just went back there for my grandfather's memorial service.
Yeah.
And I was telling my cousin, I was like, he was changing in the bathroom stall, and I was like, oh, I puked all over that bathroom stall at a church event.
Were you doing something like this?
Yeah.
No, there was just somebody had a terrible flu bug.
Oh, no.
And it just all got passed around, and like 20 people I think ended up getting sick from it.
Yeah.
But I remember feeling so sick. It might have. Oh, it was a Valentine's dance, I think, fundraiser that the youth ministry used to host. And I remember just starting to feel worse and worse. And you know, if you feel it coming on,
Yeah.
and you start the sweat, and you're just. And I just remember having to just book it to the bathroom as quickly as I could, and as soon as I flung the door open, it just all Mount Vesuvius just erupted out of my mouth, and it was all. I just hit the wall, hit the wall, and it kind of like it bounced, and then
Ricochet.
just made a right turn, and all over the whole corner and onto the toilet. It was great.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I mean, nobody was there, but then I had to go and tell our custodian. Because I was not in a state to clean it up.
I've got something. I love something for you.
Somebody did something there. I don't know.
Okay, overthinkers. Let me ask you this question: is the first thought that came to your mind, what's your most embarrassing moment in Northwood? I can't think of one. But then everybody else thinking of what? Well, there's some you should be embarrassed about, right? Like, that's where my mind went.
This really should have been something you were embarrassed by. So true.
Should have just said first sermon.
Yeah. All right. Number 8.
Oh boy.
Numero ocho.
Here we go.
This one right here?
10.
I think it's about to get brutal.
Oh, dude, that last one took it up a notch. That was good.
I got too much on there.
What the heck is this? This looks like straight capsicum.
I am so scared right now.
Holy moly.
Oh. I got a lot on mine. Just so you know.
Here comes milk number 2.
Holy guacamole.
That doesn't even taste good.
Well, I gotta ask a question, but holy smokes.
Dang. That is so bad.
Yeah, there's no. Oh, good golly.
There's no pleasure in that whatsoever.
I'm feeling that.
Oh, I want my mouth to cool off.
Are you in that? Are you in that scene from Dumb and Dumber?
Oh,
There's a part
yeah.
of it I had to.
Where they squirt the ketchup. Yeah.
Oh, it's getting worse.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I'm just got drool into this cup.
Oh wow. My tongue is so on fire.
My gums itch.
Is there a celebrity you've been told you get told you look most like?
What was the question?
Is there a celebrity?
Holy moly.
Is there a celebrity that you're? This is wrong.
This is hard.
This is wrong. Is there a celebrity that you've been told? Look at his water, by the way.
It's burning my tonsils.
Very, very hot.
Is there a celebrity you've been told that you look like? And I'll go because everyone knows. A long time ago, I was told George Jetson, and ever since then, I get George Jetson dolls and all kinds of stuff.
Don't rub your eyes.
Dude, the napkin works. Not gonna lie.
That is so hot.
I thought milk helped it out. It doesn't
I
really
thought I
feel
was
like
gonna be
it
better
helps.
at this.
Okay, come on, you wimps.
Man. Oh,
I've been told I look like Jeremy Piven, who's like a B-list actor. Nobody even knows who he is.
I know Jeremy Piven. Oh my goodness.
When I was a kid, I used to get Joey McIntyre from New Kids on the Block.
Okay, anyone?
Man, I don't know that I've been told I look like any celebrities. I'm sure right now I
What's
really
the last thing that made you cry?
Yeah.
Johnny Manziel.
Oh, good call.
Johnny Man. Okay.
Can't.
Oh my goodness.
It goes up from there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, golly.
I can't think. My brain's broken. My brain's broken.
Okay.
What's James Franco.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, when I had back just to go tea, and he was popular. It was a long time ago. Somebody told me I looked like Ben Affleck one time.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I want to know if the milk helps.
Oh my goodness, it doesn't. Just so
It
you
doesn't
know.
feel like it helps. The mouth is still burning.
Oh my goodness.
What the napkins do?
Nothing? They help?
A little bit. It soaks up some of the oil.
I don't know if it's worth it.
Come on.
That's hot.
I might be.
Barry's made it to 8. I'm impressed.
Yeah. Well, that might have done me in.
I'm running out of coconut water.
Number 9?
We didn't even answer all those questions, but I'm okay if we don't want to. We can just move on. Is anyone tapping out?
I want to tap out so bad, but I don't want to quit.
Same.
I was telling Barry, if you do, you're embarrassing yourself in front of tens of people.
I do that weekly, Joel. I'm a youth pastor.
And I'm not putting nearly as much on as Joel. I don't think
my
I
goodness.
did.
Why? I got too small of nuggets.
I'm
know
not,
if
I'm not sure I want to go tonight,
I'm not
guys.
sure I do too. I think I might be out.
Oh.
Dude, I'm sweating, and it's in my ears.
It's in your.
In your ears?
I do a little bit in my ears. You're right.
When you feel in your ears, you know it's good.
Yeah.
Good grief.
I'm gonna go. I'm
You're
gonna
going?
stop
Oh,
at
yeah.
8.
Me
I'm gonna
too.
stop at 8
Very
because I just will
Oh,
be
still
miserable.
going.
Oh no.
I think I'll be miserable if I go to 9.
Oh, I know I'll be miserable.
I did 9.
Okay,
You just did 9.
do 9. Come on, you
And
wimps.
seconds on 9.
Oh my gosh, Joel.
Do not. He's. You got.
Well, you guys should know that Joel owns all these sauces.
That's the worst. That doesn't help.
What?
Who's doing 9?
I did the tissue.
Oh, tissue?
Oh man, I can't decide.
I don't think,
I just
I'll be
went
honest,
out.
it's not as bad as the previous one.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Really?
I think you're lying, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
I think your mouth just
But
burns
it's just gonna multiply, isn't it? Did you do it? Aaron?
No. I was doing
Okay.
cookies.
Why? Why am I doing this?
See, now you have to do 10 because you.
Do you guys want any questions, or should we just eat them up? No.
We got bring 'em on.
Okay. What's the weirdest compliment you've ever been given?
Well, one time I got told that I look better up close.
You look better up close.
Yeah. I don't know. So I don't know
That's
what
like
that
a
means.
reverse distance distortion factor.
Yeah.
Oh man. Throat.
How about this one? This was one of your better sermons. I never know what to do with that.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's a good
okay, thank you.
Oh, dude, my head is so sweaty.
Once somebody told me, man, your throat sure looked amazing during some of those songs you were singing.
Your throat?
Yeah. I was like, what are you talking about? My throat? I don't. That was one of the weirdest for sure. I guess it was a compliment. Oh, man.
What else is that person looking at other people?
Right.
Don't answer that.
Wow.
Okay. What was the question?
How was 9, by the way?
Oh,
It's
so
not.
good.
It's actually.
So good.
It's not as bad.
I don't feel like it went up a whole lot.
I don't want it to go
I
up
was going to say, I
anymore.
don't feel like it makes it better for me.
I think
I'm still suffering from 8.
I think you could do it.
Oh,
could do it.
I mean, I probably could, but...
You don't want me to feel alone and bad,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
What was the question?
What's the weirdest compliment you've ever been given?
Oh,
If anyone's watching this, by the way, it's going to be weird because they're going to just.
The person is not watching it that said that to me, so I'm good.
Can't even pop my ears.
All right, you guys go for 10.
I don't know, weirdest compliment. It doesn't happen a lot, but whenever, just say, someone in the church, typically a woman much older than me,
Yeah.
just gives me a physical compliment. Probably like it would be if you were a woman receiving a physical compliment from a male in the church that's you're not in a relationship with.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's just when
little
it's unsolicited.
Yes.
Yeah, I get those less and less.
Do you want to know, by the way, I was at a golf course the other day and I got asked this question. Are you a senior? I'm like, when did that happen? I looked young my whole life. And now he's like, are you a senior? I'm like,
Wow.
wow.
Do you do 10?
You guys got to do 10. You did 9.
I haven't
let's
yet.
go.
All right.
Do 10.
Dang it.
Do 10.
Can you reach it for me?
You got this.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta cheers this one.
Yeah, cheers 10. And just shoot it.
Holy moly, guys.
Okay, here we go.
You guys are champions.
You guys
This is great.
Wife's gonna be so disappointed in you. All
is
right,
this
last
one?
dab.
Hey, I
babies.
got to 8.
Uh-oh. Got it on the lip. No.
It's over now.
That's gross.
That's
It
gross.
doesn't taste. Yeah.
Does not taste good. I don't like it. That's just gonna be pure pain, I feel
I
like.
think it gets to a point where like it's so spicy, like there can't even be flavor.
No.
Right.
Sorry,
Oh, I thought 8 was terrible.
8 was the worst. Flavor. Oh, my nose.
8 was the most painful by far.
Seriously.
But yeah, this is still hitting. It's still creeping up.
Okay.
The throat is getting a good dose of it right now.
I think I'm okay.
Okay.
I feel better, actually. Not gonna lie.
All right, one more.
Well, let's just do this. Let's just close by singing the doxology.
Dude, I'm all in.
Yo, I think I can remember it.
Do we know it?
I think I got it.
I think I got it. Adam, you want to give us the
Yeah.
starting note?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's sing the doxology. Isn't it? Praise God. Here we go. Ready?
All right, praise God from whom all blessings flow. Praise Him, all creatures here below. Praise Him above, ye heavenly hosts. Praise Father, Son, and Holy Ghost.
Pepper.
Amen.
Cheers, church. We love you.